so that whole idea, you could buy the ring, you give it to her, right? Women always kind of joke and sit there and say, "This is mine." It's actually ours.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now with local real estate expert Harvey Blankfeld.
So when you get married, things change, right? So what changes from an insurance perspective? What happens there?
So it depends on the type of insurance, right? So the big one for the majority of individuals, because Nevada doesn't follow or believe in like domestic partnerships, doesn't matter how long someone has been.
Unless you're married, it don't count.
Correct. Yeah,
okay.
There's nothing there. And so individuals typically finally get the opportunity to go together on health plans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The big one for it is you got to do it within the first 60 days. So there are obviously other reasons as to why. You have a kid, adopt a kid,
right.
Move to a new state, get a new job, right? All of those are reasons. Otherwise, you have to wait until the brand new start of the year to actually go ahead and add an individual
Open enrollment
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that first 60 days, and I always thought it was first 60 days from when you actually walk that paper down to the courthouse. It's 60 days from when you walk down the aisle. Doesn't matter when you actually, because they'll ask when the ceremony is, and they'll go back to that date.
But it doesn't really affect other insurance policies too much, I guess. I'm guessing.
Depends on who you're married to.
Okay.
Big one for me. Obviously, we had already added ourselves, to the same auto policy.
Sure.
That was a big shock to me, right? Marrying a younger woman as well as a woman that's got 4 tickets and 5 accidents. Inheriting all of that certainly wasn't that enjoyable.
Okay.
Perfect driver over here, obviously. The big benefit, though, right, and this really affects individuals that get married before they're 35.
Right.
Actuaries look at that and sit there and say that married individuals versus single individuals are far less likely to file claims to have accidents.
There you go.
And so individuals before they're 35 to get married actually see about a 22% savings once you move from single to married.
How about that?
Automatically drop those rates, give you better discounts.
Nice.
So you were right. Get married. Also jumps into the whole idea of marital property. That's something that I had looked obviously into quite a bit when you talk about getting married, having assets, owning a business. What is yours? What is hers? When does it actually kind of come together?
Right.
And so that whole idea, you could buy the ring, you give it to her, right? Women always kind of joke and sit there and say, "This is mine." It's actually ours.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And so it's one of those to where, I know
it's on loan.
Rick
Carly's making notes right now. She's just
nothing is yours.
She's going to call Kyle any minute now. Kyle?
What's mine is yours. What's yours is yours.
That's exactly right.
Yeah,
Nothing. You got married. Everything that you owned is now hers.